Since the dawn of combustion engines, we've always needed some sort of propellant to make the machine work, right? Whether it's steam, gas, electricity, we've had to have that one thing to get the engine to work and do its job. At the 364th Training Squadron at Shepherd Air Force Base, we have the Petroleum, Oil, and Lubricants Schoolhouse that takes care of that task for the Air Force to make sure that we're providing quality fuel for our jets so that they can go off and do their job. Today we're going to hang out with the 364th Training Squadron and learn how they teach their airmen to go out into some of the most austere locations and provide that fuel capability so that the Air Force can have and maintain that air superiority regardless of where we are and regardless of what the fight is. So stick with us, we're going to go put this big thing together and you'll get to see what it looks like at the end. See you soon. So thanks for sticking around, and you've seen us already start going ahead and putting together what will be a fuel yard in a deployed environment. And I'm with Tech Sergeant Andrew Klepeek from Lexington, Kentucky, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about what it is that we're actually doing. So Sergeant Klepeek, tell us a little bit what these students are out doing and what I've experienced so far today.
So what they're doing is they're setting up 3 different sections of what we would use downrange. You got an offload side, transfer side, and then an issue side that would send fuel to aircraft out on the flight line. Operationally, this would be on a much broader scale. You would receive in one location, and then they could transfer that down to your operating storage and use the R20s to get fuel out to the aircraft.
Now, when we talk about the different pieces of equipment that we have here today, what size are the bladders that we're putting out, and what would you normally use in a deployed location? So
typically you'll see 210K bladders, multiple of them. At PSAB we had, I think, 12 of them just at our bulk storage site, and then another 8 down at our operational storage. The bladders range in size from 10K up to the 210K, and it really just depends on what kind of product that you have that you're putting in it.
And so today we have airmen who have already been in the field doing this before, back for an advanced course, but then we also have brand new airmen in training here working alongside them. Talk a little bit about that and how it's good for the advanced folks to come back, but also for the AIT to be with those guys working side by side, putting this fuel yard together.
So it's kind of twofold. When we have both courses online, it allows us to bring the advanced course with the apprentice so they can get mentorship. Sometimes we have the advanced students that are at the bases that the AITs are going to, so they can kind of give them an idea of what to expect whenever they get to their base. And it's also really helpful to have more people out here to get it done a little faster. So
and this will take them how long to do from beginning to end?
Typically, for setup, it takes them about an hour and a half out here. Tear down, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. It just really depends on them and how they work as a team, how they communicate. And that's one big thing that we stress throughout their entire course is teamwork and communication.
Talked about it before already, but how critical, how important is this small portion of what you guys do to the Air Force mission?
It's very important because it allows us to go into pretty much any environment, lay the system down, issue fuel to aircraft, and get those aircraft where they need to be.
All right, Sergeant Klepeek, thank you very much for having me out today and showing me what it is that you guys do. And I'm glad we did it in the morning instead of the 105-degree temperatures we're supposed to have this afternoon. But thanks for having me out, and thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time on John on the Job.